Professor Steve Michael, Rector of Danubius University. Steve, you have the floor.
I'm truly very happy to be with you this morning. Members of the Administrative Board, members of the Senate, faculty, dean, head of the program, staff, students, and supporters. Welcome to the 2024 State of the University Address, which is my second address to this community. The State of the University Address is an important event in the United States. It is a day that the Chief Executive Officer, known either as the President, Rector, Vice Chancellor, or Chancellor, presents the summary of the past year's progress and challenges, describes where the university is in its evolution, and sets the tone for the year to come. Last year, we made the decision that this important assessment of the university should be done on the Founders' Day. Dr. Benoni Pushka's biggest contribution is the establishment of Danubius University. Hence, it is befitting that we honor him by reflecting on what we have done or doing with the vision and initiative he left in our hands. The higher education system in Romania mandates a State of the University Address. The mandate specifies what should be covered and the data that should be presented. In compliance with the demand, we have prepared a report that you will find on our website. And I'm sure Anna is going to let you know where you can find it on the website. Beyond the data required, it is important that I paint a picture of the condition of the university in a way to honor your presence this morning. I would like to begin this address by extending congratulations and gratitude to the university community and specifically to individuals who have gone beyond the call of duty this year. To do this, it is important for me to remind you where we were about a year or two ago. From 2021 to 2022 to 2023, the rumor was all over Galat that Danubius University was going to shut down, that the leadership was planning to sell off the asset of the university and run off, that the university owed so much to the bank, to ANAF and other debtors who are ready to take over the university. It is true that salaries were delayed, that a number of good staff left, that campus morale was plummeted, and the future looked abysmal. I stand before you today to proclaim that with excellent leadership intervention, all the predictions of doom and closure did not materialize and will not happen because all of us remaining here today have worked hard to reverse all those negative trends. So congratulations to all of you. I will applaud later. So join me to give applause to everybody in that university. Specific achievements. For the first time in a long time, we received a clean certificate from ANAF signifying that DU is debt-free, and this is something worthy of celebration given that we were only hours away from ANAF taking over DU's building. This is something to celebrate. We have paid off all debts, except those that I'm disputing, because I do not believe in throwing money away that can be used to improve the university. This is something to celebrate. Since my first month on campus, all salaries have been accurately and timely paid, and there is not a single person that can claim that DU has not paid his salary. This is something to celebrate. All suppliers or vendors have been paid accurately and promptly, with the exception of those that I may be disputing. This is something to celebrate. At this time, I would like to recognize the works of Ms. Violeta Anake and Ms. Juliana Anna Mihai, who work with me every day, monitoring and improving our financial systems. I will want them to stand up so we can applaud them. When I took up the rectorship, our remote center coordinators were full of complaints about late payment of rent, lack of support for their roles, communication breakdown. By providing effective leadership by all of us today, all of them were full of positive feedback, and none can say that the university is not supporting their role. Please put your hands together for the coordinators and thank Camelia Pontifolio, our new Director of Enrollment Services. During the past year, we completed the most comprehensive and visionary strategy plan that will shape the future of the university for the next 7 years. Join me in expressing our gratitude to the board under the leadership of Dr. Andy Pushka and the Senate under the leadership of Dr. Georgetta Modiga and all the committee members. Implementing the strategic plan, we changed the name of the university from Danubius University to Danubius International University with the intention to become a model of an internationalized bilingual institution in Eastern Europe. And at this time, I also want to thank Werner, I always get her name wrong, Werner in media, who is helping us with the logos and all these things. So we put our hands together for her. We modified the vision and mission of the university with the intent of drawing students and teachers globally and preparing our students for the global markets. For the first time, we have a modest program offered in Italy, and I want to recognize Dr. Duenitsa Popa for bringing the initiative to the university. Thank you, Dr. Popa. Going forward, anybody that bring initiative to this university that improve will be celebrated and recognized. Now, what you are seeing here is the summary of all the revenue in the past year. And if you look at your far right, you will discover all these are positive numbers. This shows a very healthy, successful year whenever you see positive numbers here. This one shows our expenditures, and at the time that the university wants to make progress, this one is supposed to show all negatives. And as you can see, it means that the university did the right thing last year in order to reduce expenses. So the difference can be seen here where you see the growth, okay, the growth from negative 3 million to a positive 3 million, over 6 million saved in order to become a strong university that we are today. In terms of student enrollment, there was a slight increase last year. All our programs are fully accredited at the moment, and you can go to the report and see all the details. I recognize the work of the Vice Rector, Florian Neuter, who continue to help us and lead the university with the area of research. As you can see, progress between last year and this year. The leading researchers, people who publish at Danubius continue to be the Neuters. So put your hands together to applaud them. As you can tell, we are continue to reduce number of vacant teaching positions throughout the year. You'll see that the number of the teaching staff continue to maintain to be high. This is what we want. We want more professors and fewer bureaucrats, administrators. We continue to make progress in the area of ethics. We have over 25,000 graduates that are working in all areas of life. I invite you to go to the website to look at all the 60 tables. There are more data there for you. At this point, we ask the question, what does the future hold for Danubius International University? To answer this question, we developed a visionary strategic plan that calls for growth and expansion. To expand the university, we plan to introduce new academic programs. It is for this reason that I set up committees to present proposals to Vice Rector Stanshu for Arachi's approval before the beginning of March. For this project, I want to recognize the leadership of Vice Rector Stanshu and his team who are leading the Committee for Psychology Programs. We anticipate a master's degree in psychology as well as a bachelor's degree in psychology delivered in English language. Other programs we anticipate include business administration that the School of Business and Economics is working on, conflict management and international relations that the School of Communication is working on, and a program from the School of Law. I've just set up another group of focus on the establishment of the teacher education programs at Danubius International University. So at the end, I would like you to put your hands together to thank all those mentioned and working on all these programs, including deans, chairs, and committee members. To become a bilingual university, we need to train professors and staff to improve their English language skills. I want to thank Dr. Andrea Marcus for her leadership in developing the workshop for those who wish to improve their skills. These workshops are free of charge, and I encourage you all to take advantage of this opportunity. Reorganizing governance. We need to continue with reorganization that will make Danubius International University the university that we want it to be. To this end, I'm working with Dr. Andy Putzker to reorganize and restructure the university foundation so as to make it the custodian of the university endowment, a foundation that will focus on investment and resource generation. In addition, we should borrow experiences from the leading higher education systems around the world to restructure and reorganize our administrative board. We should be the first in Romania to have a true board of trustees with contributing members from around the world. I have had the pleasure of working with the leadership of the Senate, and I thank them for the work they have done. It is my hope for greater participation from faculty members because the work of the Senate is critical to the progress of the university. Playing a larger role in Galat. Danubius International University will continue to play an important role to further the development of Brela Galat region. We are well positioned to bring awareness to this region through university activities and to contribute to the economic and social welfare of the region. A university is an asset to its community. Let us make our presence felt in this region. Playing a larger role in Romania. In exercising our national leadership, Danubius International University, through the effort of Dr. Andy Putzka and I, is exercising leadership to bring together all the private universities in Romania to organize them and help in defining common agenda that will enhance their visibility as well as create a more favorable environment for these institutions. We are currently concluding the draft of the constitution for the consortium. Playing a larger role globally. With respect to global leadership, we will revive the Global Association of Private Universities and Colleges, GAPUC. We have already written to a number of institutions to join the association that will have its headquarters here at Danubius. Going forward, we will use Erasmus funds strategically to internationalize the university. And thanks to the leadership of Dr. Emmanuel Marinescu in the Erasmus program, I invite you to open your inner eyes and see a flourishing university with thousands of students from all over the world. I want you to see a university with a reputation for excellent teaching and caring student support. I want you to see administrators and staff that are proud not only to work at Danubius International University, but also happy to defend and expand it. I want you to see a university with completed student housing on campus, with more buildings added, and current buildings renovated and repainted. I want you to see a happier university community where salaries are equal or higher than the public institutions, where investment in people the institution is the highest priority. I want you to see what is possible by those who are willing to make it happen. As we celebrate the founder's birthday today, as well as the accomplishment of Danubius International University, it is my duty as the rector to warn the community that the practices of the past must not be allowed to continue. There must be no position without performance. We must not have administrators without accountability. Introducing initiatives or projects without cost-benefit analysis must be discouraged. The time to rebuild Danubius International University is now. Those who create programs will be recognized. Those who expand revenue will be rewarded. Those who bring life back to the campus, either by their continual presence or on campus or bringing their students and activities back to the campus, will be highly appreciated. Theories are useless unless put into practice for desired results. Only you can build the university you can be proud of. It cannot be done by complaining and criticizing alone. We must sacrifice today for the harvest of tomorrow. In closing, I express gratitude to all the individuals who are not just doing their jobs, but doing them honestly and tirelessly in spite of the challenges they face. Dr. Carmen Cretu stepped up to add the quality assurance to her deanship until we find a replacement. Thank you, Carmen. The university auditor, Tansa Bolzer, submitted her report, and I asked her to translate the recommendations into action plan. Thank you, Tansa, for your leadership. All the janitorial staff, security, ground and maintenance workers under the leadership of Edna and Dr. Alina Relano, thank you for the great work you are doing for the campus. Thanks for the work with the distance learning program under the leadership of Dr. Alina Neuter. And in spite of the complaints with the IT, thanks to all the IT people and everybody working there, the law school continues to be the leading organ of the university. And I thank the faculty, students, dean, and leaders of the school. Thanks to all those who continue to serve as my interpreters and those helping me to navigate through the cultural differences, including Alina Chelska, Anna Mihai, Daniel Manier, Livio Marinescu. Thanks to all of you. All the registrar staff and support services, thank you for what you are doing for Danubius. The campus is in your capable hands. Let us make our students our highest priority so that they will know that this private university provides the best environment for their success. Please join me not just to look at what Danubius International University is today, but to be inspired by what it can become tomorrow. And with our collective inspiration, we will work together to make it happen. Thank you. God bless Danubius International University, and God bless Romania, and God bless United States.